I'm going to take a roll call. Nancy Jorgensen,
Present.
Deborah Oakes,
Present.
Steve Sally,
Present.
and we have a new member, Carol Marsh,
Present.
and we have our secretary, Melanie Taylor. I'm not sure if she can.
I'm present.
Okay, so tonight we have just one thing on the agenda, which is the Housing Assistance Corporation, and we have representing them the applicant Donald Keith Trott. Are you present?
He was here.
Present.
There you go.
Okay, Donald, would you like to just give us the address is 460, the address is 19 Brewster Cross Road, and Donald, would you like to just give us a little synopsis of what you're proposing?
Housing Assistance Corporation is going to maintain a small office space there. So there's an existing signage right now and it's called 19 Lower Cape Outreach Council Center. And there's also a lower sign that's smaller, says Katie's Corner. So Housing Assistance Corporation is going to add a third sign to that placard in a ladder, which is smaller than the rest of that are there now, saying Housing Assistance Corporations. I believe you have the color sheets in front of you.
We do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
So
you,
it's-
Sarah.
Is it smaller than the Katie's Corner sign?
It's actually, I actually got the final prints today. It's going to be the exact same sign as Katie's Corner. It will be 9 inches tall as Katie's is and the same width.
Okay. And that's the only sign? You're not going to have a sign on the building at all?
Yeah, there will be one sign on the building. And it is going to be 5 inches tall by the 15 inches wide. I don't know if you can see that, but that's it.
Okay, so that's going to go on the door where you put a little arrow?
Yeah, if you go back to proposed, no, the other way.
Right
So-
there.
Yeah, I think we're going to be on the right side. We won't even
Oh,
be
that
next
says-
to the red
That
ones on
says
the left side.
15 inches wide and 10 inches tall.
But, well, it's actually going to be, the final draft was 5 inches wide. I'm sorry, 5 inches tall by 15 inches wide.
Okay,
It's going to be a smaller sign than what was proposed there.
I hope people can see it.
Well, we figured the sign that's going to be out at the street is the one that's really going to matter.
Right. Okay, so do we have any questions? Nancy?
No, I have no questions. The application answered my questions.
Deb?
Nope, pretty straightforward.
Steve?
I have just a question still about the proposed. There's no change to the signs that are pictured on the left. The new sign will go over to the entry on the right where the light is, the light's burning on that, over by that doorway there.
That is correct.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, well, that's very simple, cut and dry. I think that's good that we have the color samples, we have the logo, and I think we're all set. Would anyone like to make a motion?
I move that we accept the application as presented.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You have to,
Oh, we gotta do it
we'll
one
do
by one.
Yeah, one by one. Stephen?
I vote aye.
Nancy?
Aye.
Deborah?
aye.
And I vote aye, Bernadette. And Carol, are you not voting tonight?
I I'm not really clear because I'm an alternate, so I'm a little fuzzy about that.
Okay, well, I think there's 5 people that can vote and there's 2 alternates. So you were sworn in.
Yes,
So would you like to vote?
sure, I vote aye.
Okay, the
first
motion,
vote.
Yay, your first vote.
the motion passes 5-0-0.
Thank you all. Way to go, Carol.
So we're going to, Melanie will email you something to sign, Keith, and then you will scan it and send it back, okay?
I will.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you all. Have a great night. Thank you, Melanie.
You too.
Welcome.
Have a great
So,
night.
I guess we can move on to the minutes from last, August 27th. Does everybody have the minutes?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, so what was, me, Deb, and Stephen and Nancy, we can all vote on that. All right, so everybody want to read through that? Anybody have a modification?
No,
Looks good.
All right, can I get a motion?
I move we accept the minutes from the August 27th meeting as presented.
Okay, give your name.
And that's Stephen making the motion.
Second?
Nancy Jorgensen, second.
Okay, we'll take a vote. Deb,
Aye.
Nancy,
Aye.
Stephen,
Aye.
Bernadette, aye. The motion passes 4-0-1. Is that right?
It would,
That's right.
because Carol's vote would not be
She
counted.
wasn't present, so.
Right.
Okay, so the only other piece of business is the signs that Nancy took pictures of. I did get a phone call from Meph Runyon, who is our representative for the Selectmen's Liaison, and he could not be present at tonight's meeting. He was going to come to tonight's meeting and talk to us. He was going to bring it up with the selectmen about who is, who should be responsible for those retroactive signs and get some sort of call out on a definition of a sign, as far as like those awnings, are those true signs? Are they not signs? So he wasn't able to come to the meeting tonight, but I'm sure he will get back to us on that.
So he's going to bring it up at the next selectmen's meeting,
That's what
person's meeting.
That's what he said. That's what he
Okay.
said. So I can send him an email because he did, email me and tell me that he couldn't make it tonight. So I'll email him again and just ask him if he got any information from the meeting or if there's anything to share with the group. And I could actually print those pictures or send him the pictures that you took, Nancy.
Oh, that's not a problem. I realized too, Bernadette, I did not type up the name and the address to correspond with each picture.
Okay.
Maybe we should do that, because that's really what we're,
Yeah, let's do
Be
that. And
contacting.
then he can tell us who's going to send the letter to those people. And he was going to bring it up that they should at the very least pay retroactively for a sign permit. And that would bring in some revenue to the town. And we would also have a retroactive application on file.
Could I ask
Okay,
a
so-
question? Stephen asked the question, just to clarify, how many signs are there? Am I right
That's
there
what
for
I'm looking
3?
at right now, Steve. If you just bear with me a minute.
Okay,
It's 1, 2, 3. So where, I know I'm mispronouncing it.
I think it's
SOEUR.
Sir, sister.
Thank
sister
you.
in French.
Sister in
Okay.
French.
All right. Now you know I don't know a word in French. Toast to the coast and the cottage. Bernadette, you happened to mention the Pro Cut also?
Well, I'm starting to think that that might be a temporary sign. Maybe they're repainting their sign because it's not their normal sign that they've had for like the last 20 years.
Okay.
And it looks, maybe they're having their sign repainted, but I guess we could get in touch with them as well because it's a different sign. It says, serving the Cape for over 30 years. It doesn't say, it always used to say the price,
Right.
which over the years kind of went up by
Is
a
it
few
the
dollars.
exact same size? I
It's
mean,
the
does it?
same size.
Same
Yeah,
size.
so when you drive by, give it a look.
Well,
I
do you
also
want
noticed,
a picture of it or not? Because if we're going to do this, we should do it as one whole bundle package.
Yeah, take a picture, and then if they say it's a temporary sign until we, apply with our new sign, or if they're just putting in the same sign and changing the price, it doesn't have to come back to us.
Okay. So Steve, to answer your question, there'll be a total of 4.
okay. I had two comments. One is I noticed the sign for the alterations, alterations by Cora next to the barber shop. Is that one that we had approved at some point, or is that new as well? That's the one that I had a suspicion about. And then the other comment was perhaps you could send us the pictures, reply all and send the pictures to everybody. So
Sure.
yeah,
When I get it together, but what's
Yeah.
this alterations? Where is it?
that's at the next to the barber shop in front of the post office. Was the gift shop kind of place for a long time, and I could be totally
It was a
mistaken about
thrift shop.
Yeah,
It was,
No, it's
Bernadette
next,
here. It
it's
was a
next
thrift shop.
door to it's next door to the thrift shop. The thrift shop is there. Cora is next to it.
Cora's always been there then.
She's been there for quite a while, yeah.
Oh, okay, so that was just something that I was oblivious to.
Okay. All right. So that doesn't, all right. So
Yeah.
it'll be four photographs with the names and the addresses, and I hope I get the addresses straight. And I'll send it together as one document to all of you.
And then what I will do, this is Bernadette, what I will do is I will send it to Ada and ask her to go through her records if that's something that's easily done, to see if any of those people did apply and we just weren't present, or, we're all fairly new, so it could have been approved before we even came on.
Pays to double check.
Yes, Ada should definitely check the records to confirm what we think. Any other signs that anybody notices as recently added to our community? That was it?
That was it, I thought.
Okay.
No, and now that Huffington's is gone already, so they're, we approved their signs and now they're gone and the building's for sale, so.
Right.
That's the big sign. Is that an oversized real estate sign we see applied to the building? But I don't want to pursue the sign police too
Yeah,
far.
really.
We have other important things,
It's a temporary sign anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's a for sale, right? For sale sign.
Yeah, they were just gonna be there. They were a pop-up for the summer.
Right.
They were done with summer furniture, so they were gonna be done in August anyway.
Right. The
Well,
31st was the last,
Yeah.
Labor Day weekend was their last day open.
And it's a great spot. Hopefully something more permanent will come in. So it's a wonderful spot.
I
Yeah,
bought 2 chairs there, and they're asking like $550,000. She said if the price was lower, they would have bought it, but it was too high.
$550 for that space. Wow.
Yeah, that's what she told me.
I would include in that offer that if you make an offer of 550, that that abandoned gasoline station sign that's got nothing on it should be removed in the process.
Yes, hope, maybe
It's
we
it's
could. take care of that
grandfathered
when-
in.
It's grandfathered like the
Oh, it's
lost
it's
dog.
grandfathered, but nobody's using it. And
No,
I wonder if there's a time limitation on something like that, that-
Right, I was gonna ask that question about grandfathering. I mean, is that till forever and ever? I
I
mean,
know that in Brewster, you have to be very careful. If you remove your sign, even for one day, it's
really.
gone. And the
Wow.
grandfather
Well, they
vanishes.
tried to do it at the lost dog and he sued the Board of Appeals or something. So
that's right.
that was a big to-do.
Oh, yeah, it was. That's right. I remember that. Okay. But this grandfathering sometimes seems to be a little bit silly, but whatever. There's bigger things to worry about.
That's
All right, I'll get that done in the next couple days. I'll get it out to everybody at the beginning of next week.
Okay,
All right, any other business we want added to next month's agenda? Just email myself or Melanie if you want to add anything to the agenda to discuss as a group.
okay.
All right.
All right, so in that
Nice meeting you,
case,
Carol.
nice,
What?
Nice meeting you, sort
Oh,
of.
thank you. Nice to be on board.
Good.
Carol, did you get a copy of any materials or anything that,
No, not yet.
not yet? Bernadette, is George, I know he's on vacation. He's coming back, I think, what, on the 15th?
I don't know, but she should be, if she was sworn in yesterday, she should be getting, when the packets go out, she'll get a packet. We have her email.
But I mean, the code, the book.
Yeah, you should get, you
Oh.
can get that in the planning office.
Okay,
The.
all right, I can call and get that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
they
it's
can
on
leave
the
it out,
website.
they
On the
can leave it
website.
outside. So there is the code book, the zoning book, and then you can look under architectural review, and then you can familiarize yourself with the things that we're looking at when we're doing a review for a building, or construction. So all the points that we've established with, it being harmonious and fitting in and size and scale and surrounding structures, and just to familiarize yourself with what we have to look at when we look at the whole package.
Okay, I will do that.
In the index, yes.
Mostly we're dealing with signs, but occasionally we've had a few biggies.
Okay.
So I will accept a motion to end the meeting.
so move.
All right, all in favor? A second?
Nancy
I
seconds.
second the motion.
All right, all in favor? Nancy,
Aye.
Steve,
Aye.
Carol,
Aye.
Deb,
Aye.
Bernadette, aye. The motion passes 500. And we'll
Thank
see
you.
you. I will not be present in 2 weeks. So Deb, will you run the meeting?
Okay,